Who's on the sewer board?
Sewer board.
I've been trying to get a hold of you, but I couldn't remember your name.
With me, pledge the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. All right, the meeting minutes, we looked at, we'll take a look at it. So Mary, would you give us the updates?
Update for August, the Cal County Economic Development Office. The meeting was not held because we could not meet for a quorum. Okay. Quality in Place Project Land Restoration. Nate Simon of Blue Perry Ministries has agreed to meet a site meet on September 22nd to share some solutions for our water runoff at 4th Street location. And I'm going to ask the board if I can include Corey in that meeting.
Yeah.
He has made suggestions before and so will help out some.
Right,
and
he knows what's going on over there.
Yes, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Quality Place Funds account, the fund account. As the project manager, I would like a copy of this fund monthly, especially since we've begun requiring invoices and account tracking is required by some of our donors. Okay. And then update on the Cal County Trails Inc. It's called, what they call Auburn Station, that northern section now. This committee continues to meet and planning for the connectivity to the Allen County Trail. This is all part of the state Pocobosh Connector Trail system. When it is completed, this trail will be the longest in Maine, and it will be 81 miles long.
Okay, thank you very much.
Good luck.
All right,
What time is that, Ray? 10.
let's go to new business, A and Z update, service agreement.
Okay, so we already signed the service agreement, but we signed it before we officially were awarded the money.
Okay.
So we have to re-motion to approve it. So we did it at the last meeting, and Christine said that we did it too early, and we have to wait until the money has been awarded before we sign it. So it's the exact same thing that we had signed previously. This one. Nope, that's no. Different one. Here, the signature, because you're gonna have to sign it
I
anyway.
don't have it.
No, oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Maybe I have two of them in my,
Okay.
Contract for services? This one?
that
No.
one's no.
No, that's no. Did you get this one?
I'm looking for it.
I might not have given everybody copies since we had it
Nope.
previously. You should have one in the
Okay.
other meeting minutes.
The last one we did.
Thanks.
Okay, the supplement agreement.
We had, approved it 2 meetings ago, and the date is wrong, so.
Okay, so, Okay, so we just changed this top date?
Yeah, we just need to have the date different. So we've already previously approved this,
Okay,
at the 2 meetings ago. I just need to redo it because we were a little bit too much ahead of the game.
okay.
And that made
know
Christine
you had
at
to-
NERC.
You had to turn in a lot of things, so,
Mhm.
thank you.
Yep.
Um,
Same thing we had previously approved, just needed to
Do
be
you
approved
remember
at this
this?
date.
I'm sorry. I can't remember.
The difference was the CSX flagger amounts. We didn't know those previously, so that was added to the supplemental agreement then.
Okay. Just sound in with it.
Is this the same as it was previously? Okay.
Just changing the date because we.
Yeah, we just have to have it in our meeting minutes and change the date that we approved it to after we
All
were
of these
awarded.
pages.
I
Yeah,
am going to make a motion that we accept the San Joe Town Board meeting minutes from August 19th, 2025.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. There you are. Okay. All right, this one here,
right,
are
we
you
just
going
need
to
to
change the
motion.
date?
we just updated to today's date and motion to approve it like we did last time.
I make a
so.
motion that we accept the LPA-consulting agreement, supplemental agreement number 1.
I second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We'll put the date in.
I'll let her, she's got pretty handwriting.
All right.
Where am I signing?
You're at the top on the.
Okay,
That's my favorite energy drink stuff.
and then if you would,
Hmm?
that's
That's
his
my
dated.
favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right, the NIRCC Grant Administration Contract, review.
All right, hold on a second. Okay, so things that we need to approve, whichever order you want to do them in. Which one did you just say?
It's the NIRCC.
Okay, that's the NERC one.
Yeah.
So that's the big one that you guys have.
Do you want to do the auto report first?
Huh?
It was on the agenda. no.
Oh, you have the wrong agenda. That's from last
That's
time.
from last time.
Find a white one.
Um,
If you need one, you can have
No,
mine.
that in.
All right, contracts for
right.
services. This is through the NERC contract. We have previously approved doing this, but now that we've actually won the funds, for them to continue on with us, we need to approve this. And there are 2 different spots to sign.
Okay.
So there is a signature page. This is our contract with NERC specifically. They are our contract grant administrator. So this is allowing them to do what they need to do since this is federal and state money,
Right,
which is, it's a requirement to have our grant administration.
okay. All right. So the middle part needs, we need to agree to this and agree to the other one, or?
No, this is all one document. This is all one document.
Okay,
Because now that we've won the money, they contractually have to do all the grant administrative work for us, or else we forfeit those funds, because they require grant administrator. So this is just our agreement that NERC would be our grant administrator, which they have already been acting as.
all right,
But after we win the money, we have to have this contract signed. Part of the different types of grant requirements that they require.
recognize some of the stuff we were looking at. Requirements.
Everyone has this, correct?
Yes.
Okay, because I somehow have 2 of them. I just want to make sure I wasn't.
Do you have a copy?
Should be the only big one you have.
Fantastic. So I see where I sign in the middle, but,
That's the only place you need to sign.
okay, it's in the middle.
Yep, page 10.
Yes, that's where they got all this filled up. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Now, is this the title we use? Or is?
No, it would just be the NERC contract that you would motion to approve.
For service?
Yes, because, that will actually change the number for our grant has been assigned. So in future contracts, there will be listed there.
Have you taken note that 5 years after the duration or expiration of this agreement, that we still need to have all books, documents, papers, and accounting records or other evidence pertaining to this agreement on file and made
Yes,
available?
we have to keep them
Yeah,
forever. Contracts I
I was gonna
have to keep forever anyway,
contract, okay.
so that's not a conflict.
They're in that e-book over
Yeah,
there.
I have like 4 books of contracts because we have to keep them forever.
Okay.
Those aren't something that I can demolish.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. This is the Build America.
Yes, they also call that a BABA, Build America, Buy America,
While
ABA.
he's finished reading that, I'm gonna take this over there.
Okay, sounds great.
Eric? Sure, one of the citizens come back.
Take a look at both of those and see it. Because I guess he got this one there.
Okay.
This basically says you're repealing what you passed. I don't see what the issue is.
That's what we were saying, so, okay, so we're just going to
You're
finish
repealing what
reviewing?
you passed. I don't know why they're editing what you're repealing.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
then I will finish that. Awesome. Thank you very much, Eric.
Yep.
Do you want to do the reading of that, or?
Let's finish this, and we'll get back to
Yeah, and then we can go there.
Okay. I guess I could do the reading while you're looking at it. Okay.
Are they doing this?
Yes, you have the resolution number and stuff, so I can say it correctly.
So it will be 2-925,
2-925.
the date so far.
Okay. All right, and I just do the title only,
Mm-hmm.
because
We've already read it.
yep. I make a motion that we approve the resolution of the Town of St. Joe, Indiana, Resolution 2-9-25, the resolution repealing and revoking previously passed Resolution 15-4-25.
Second that motion.
All in favor? Aye. All right. Is that for you? Okay. That takes care of that. Thank you.
Just put it on the list. I gotta type it in there anyway.
All righty.
I just wanna make sure I put everything in order.
All right.
Okay. So that is, the grant pre-authorization request for documentation. So in other words, this is,
This isn't on.
well, it is, I just wrote it wrong. So what this is this is a document that says that we're gonna get a lot of documents in the next 2 or 3 weeks that need to be signed immediately for the Okra grant. And it gives permission to you and myself to do so as long as everyone is fine with doing so. So that way there's no delay waiting for the next meeting with this grant.
I like that.
I thought that I talked to Christine today and she was like, we have to get these signed like right away on another meeting until, and I'm like, what can we do in there? She said, if you guys decide that this is okay, then the documents that the clerk and the president have to sign can be signed and then brought to the meeting after the fact.
So I can have the approval of
Yep.
this, just reading this and this?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's pretty much just a discussion that we need to have. It's not contractual or anything. We just need to make sure that no one has any conflict with us signing the grant documents for the Okra grant,
Just the Okra
in
grant.
between now and the next meeting.
Okay. So what is this fundraiser thing?
Huh?
Office and Community Rural Affairs.
That's Okra. That's what, so this is our, I have to, this is what we previously,
This is-
committed to this Okra grant as our budget. This is just, I have to sign this saying, hey, this is what our intentions are, and those are still our intentions. So I just like to bring that to the table, so that way,
It's out in the open?
yeah,
For anybody to see?
it doesn't have to be signed at a meeting, but this is what we previously talked about budgeting for that. I'm gonna have to sign that document and send it back to them.
I'll do this after this.
Correct.
After this.
Yep.
But this one from Andrew Foster.
That one was sent to me as a request. The funds in it are not correct. But because it was sent to me as a request as town clerk, I need to present it to everyone. So, there are a couple things I have to say on that.
Okay.
Because the dollar amounts that are listed in there are not correct. We've already spent that money. And I went through and I don't even know where they're getting those dollar amounts from. So it's not, the letter is not factual.
I say, so is it really anything that we can
No,
bring up?
but because it was given to me as a request, I need to give it to you guys at a meeting.
And then we'll bring it up and you let us know that you're looking into it.
We don't have those funds to give them anyway.
Well, then let's bring that up. This one here, okay?
Sure.
This just has to do with the letter that doesn't make any sense, because it has wrong numbers, and Angie has the information on it. It's this one.
I'll just read it.
You already read it, we already spent that money.
Yeah,
That's what we just spent a couple weeks ago for the park slides.
That's what I thought.
so, August 20th, I received a letter from Andrew Foster from Inspiration Ministries requesting, they said, well, I'm gonna summarize it, I'm not gonna read this whole thing, but, under the settlement, the town of St. Joe was allotted $10,281.13, and this is what the letter says, and has received $3,816.15. That amount is not correct. And kindly distributed $1,120.88 in 2023 to Inspiration Ministry. Inspiration Ministry respectfully requests at least $2,500 or the remaining $2,695.27 from the town for their grant match opportunities. That's the only paragraph I'm gonna read out loud, because I need to factually fix this. We did not receive $3,816.15. That is not correct. We do not have those funds any longer. We, 2 meetings ago, chose to spend our unrestricted opioid funds for the park.
Yes.
So, but I did receive this letter. We do not have those allotted funds any longer. I would like to respond to them and let them know that we do not have any more restricted funds and that we have already allotted those other unrestricted funds to our park, which is allowable.
Okay.
But I just wanted, this was sent to me and legally, I should let you guys know that I had a request from them, but we don't have these funds to give them, so it's kind
Now,
of a
is
moot
this,
point,
the
but.
inspiration thing, is that the one that,
Yeah.
just asking Daniel David
Yeah.
Heiser?
Yeah, that was the one that Daniel had brought to us and we had donated our restricted opioids funds in 2023 to.
Okay, so,
Ask the townspeople if they want to donate the county last year's.
well, that's why she's saying this is the wrong numbers, and
Yeah, we
We-
don't
we
have these
kinda already spent
funds,
it.
like, we don't have any of these funds to donate to
To
them
donate
either.
anything to those guys would be embarrassing because they're registered sex offenders and it's proven by attorneys.
well, we have put the money into the park, so that's the positive. Rural affairs. Okay. All right, so that one's done.
Oh, he's.
I already, yeah, I already
You
signed
signed
this one. I already signed this one.
All right, I just want to make sure I didn't miss
Thanks,
something. All right, this one's signed, this is signed.
I did sign that one, correct?
No, this, you signed that one. This one's the one that Deb's currently reviewing still, so
Oh, okay.
that one doesn't need signed.
Okay.
While you guys are reviewing things, so I did send out about 25 ordinance violation letters today. I sent everything, anybody that wasn't following the ordinances got letters for that. I have copies of them all up on the counter
Okay.
for the book. Any complaint that I have received, just any view that we've seen and noticed, to all of the individuals, I feel like if we do this all at once, I'm gonna say 5 times, I guess, I don't know why. But then we're showing, one, that we're being fair to everyone, we're sending them out as a whole to everybody, and that way they know that we're moving forward with our ordinance violations, and hopefully by the next meeting, those are taken care of, because I would like to, like we did yesterday, go through on Monday and just double check that those things are done. And if not, then
Okay.
when that comes, they have, in the letters that we send them, I said, this is the next board meeting date, please come if you have any problems with that. If there's anybody that comes in, that's one thing, but if not, and those violations aren't completed, then we can go through and send another letter and fines too. So, whatever you guys decide to do.
Okay.
But those were sent out this morning.
Question for you, for
Yes.
the contract for services, and it says identifying NERC as the contractor. And just specifically referencing the issues that we had with the State Road 1 project,
Okay.
where they didn't actually finish stuff repeatedly.
So this isn't the
Still-
contractor, this is just the grant administrator.
Well, I understand that, but
Okay.
specifically, it lists them as contractor. That's their job as the
Yeah.
contract administrator.
Okay.
But it lists remedies, sections for breach of contract, termination for contract for clause, termination for convenience, and those identify that essentially that, if we terminate with them, that whatever they've done to that date is what's done, and that they only get paid for what's actually done. And I just wanted to understand whether or not that flowed down through the actual, page 7 of the last section.
Okay, thank you.
And I just want to make sure that that flows down to the actual end contractor performing the services.
So when we get a contractor that are actually, we'll have to do a bid,
Mhm.
and we will choose them, and that'll be a contract separate from
Right.
this.
Yeah.
So this is, NERC is only going to be doing the work up until we get all the funds, so they're our grant administrator.
Right.
So once we bid and have all of our funds, we'll have to do where we put it out in the
Contract.
newspaper. They have to bring their bids in by this time, and we have to agree to those terms, and that'll be a separate contract. But yes, I do agree that we should do that.
Make
when
sure
we have
that's in
that
the
contract
contracts.
work with them.
Make sure that's in the contract.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
Well, I've read through the rest of this document, and I don't see anything wrong with it.
All right. That's the case, then the NIRCC contract for service. This contract is for the service agreement that is made and entered into as of the
Second day of September.
second day of September 2025, by and between the town of St. Joe governmental unit and the Northeastern Regional Coordinating Council.
Is that your motion?
I made a motion.
Okay. I was
That's
like-
what I started.
I thought you just started reading it there for a second.
I thought I said I
Make a
make a
motion.
motion
accept
to
this.
accept.
I second that motion.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. You got one open for me to sign?
No, you're good. And I can trade these to you, a copy if you want one.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, and the second part of that, thing Angie was talking about, that, in my stead, that she'd be able to sign any of the Oprah stuff. This is the, do you understand that? It's this one, I think.
Looks like this.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just read it out loud.
Okay,
The North Indiana Regional Coordination Council, which is what is NERC. So what the grant itself is numbered is WDW 24-117, grant pre-authorization request to sign CBD CBDG documentation. A request to the St. Joe Common Council to recognize Randy Drake, president, to sign the CBDG documentation as needed in the effort to meet time-sensitive deadlines for the St. Joe Drinking Water Improvements Project. As recipients of the Drinking Water Program Award and the Town of St. Joe as a grantee must provide grant documentation in a timely manner to the Office of Community and Rural Affairs, OCRA, to achieve grant compliance deadlines. The items requested for pre-authorization include environmental review reports, disclosure update reports as needed for executed contract for grant reporting, civil rights section 3 reports as needed for semi-annual and project completion reporting, labor standard reports as needed for final inspection, project completion, and final wage compliance reporting. Any other unanticipated documents that may be required by OCRA, although this request is not to include legally consequential or contractual agreements. Thank you for your consideration of this request. Christine Crislow.
I make a motion that we accept the WDW 24-117 grant pre-authorization request to sign DGBG CDBG documentation.
Second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Does he look like a G?
You
Send
butchered
it.
it.
I didn't butcher it, that's all I butchered, was that
The
letter.
numbers are not the same.
All right. There you go.
And then the other documentation, this is just what we have previously told them that we were going to utilize these funds and what our budget, anticipated budget is. So the Okra grant needs a signed documentation of that. So I'm going to sign this. It didn't need to be brought necessarily to the board because we had already previously done it, but we like to, when we get a grant, we want everything to be done after the grant. So our state revolving loan funds, our anticipation for that is to use the secondary pool, which would be $435,188. Our ARPA funds that we intend to use is $217,162. Our water hydrant funds was $70,000. Our EDIT was $11,436, and our general water fund was $5,000, which would list our total grant match $738,789,000. I said thousand in the wrong spot.
$738,789.
Yes. I put 1,000 in there just so we really know. I knew what I did.
Okay.
So I have to sign this and return it. I just wanted to bring it to you guys and make sure that nobody had a problem with that and you guys were comfortable with me signing it.
All right.
Aye.
I'm,
Yeah.
need it done.
No, just motion it just in case, so I don't have any problems.
Next one is Build America.
Motion to allow Angela Snyder to sign
Oh, I didn't know
the
we had the motion.
memo regarding the CFO local match certification St. Joe Drinking Water Improvements Project post-award update for project ID WW-24-117.
Second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
I just don't want to have any issues. This is my first Okra grant. It's federal money and I'm not losing it over something little, you know.
I see you brought it up, bring it up in the meeting in 30 minutes, so.
Yeah, but
But,
I just want to make sure everything's on the
Okay.
up and up. We don't lose the $750,000 that we want. I just want to make sure we're good.
all right, Build America, Buy America form.
Okay, so this is a requirement for the Okra grant. They call it a BABA, if you ever see it referred to that. So we have to have this filled out and submitted to the Okra grant. It is a requirement. It is a Build America, Buy America determination form. And so our engineer had to review it and sign it. It's to make sure that we include everything in like the HUD, the OGRA, the BABA. We have to have this policy in place to move forward with our OGRA grant funding. And you are more than welcome to read through it, or if you have any problems, it looks like a couple of parts of mine didn't quite print completely. It was a little lighter than normal.
Just running out of time, it looks like.
So go ahead and review that, read it, and make sure that you guys don't have any conflict with that.
Is this another one that should be?
We're gonna motion them all,
Okay.
yeah. I would rather do more than what we need to do than do less than what we need to do, just
Okay.
because There's $750,000 on the line.
Yep.
I guess is the same thing.
Are we not checking that box?
I'm not checking any boxes.
No, this is from
This is what
Landon.
landed,
Yeah,
landed thing, but.
Well, I mean, it says plastic or polymer-based products other than composite building materials or plastic or polymer-based pipes, tubes. Okay, other than, I see.
yeah, I did nothing to that form except print it.
Looks like it's just looking for your signature.
Randy, your phone is at home on the counter by the stove.
What?
Your phone is at home by the counter.
Okay, I make a motion that we accept the Build America, Buy America determination form.
For the St. Joe Water Project?
For the St. Joe, for the town of St. Joe. Water project.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Hate signing things that aren't titled that, right?
It's not a resolution, it's just a contract. Sorry, that's what they gave me.
I just wanted to distinguish it between any future things that we do with the same name.
Give me that one, you're signed. Can't keep that.
All right. All right, next is Billy Rourke sign. I've already seen pictures of it attached.
I got, pictures of the sign, what we're doing with, what we changed. You weren't here, Zeb, so I don't know if you're there.
I watched the video from last time.
Okay, so this is the sign that we're looking at. You can take that
Pass it around.
and it's a daylight view, a nighttime view, and where it's gonna be located at on the building. So,
Question for you. Are the LEDs or whatnot that's on here, it says LED, is there any sort of motion or blinking or?
I'm gonna have, high definition pulsating lights in the downtown district. I'm putting a movie theater next door too. I'm buying the Curry building from the city of St. Joe. No, it's, gonna be soft lights.
Soft light, okay, so
Yeah.
it's diffuse lighting then.
What, I don't know what that means.
So see how you have the bulbs behind a filter that
Yeah,
makes
I
it
believe
spread out the
so.
light?
We
That's a
can't
diffuser.
get the bulbs, exposed bulbs. You're talking the bulbs that
Oh,
protrude out. It won't be those. They're behind, I believe, a filter, mainly because, well, he sees the area and, you know, there's kids here and people throw things. and-
Chance
Don't
of
glass
burn.
falling on it?
Yes, so, that's your guys' idea. I'm gonna, you know,
So,
that's my idea. It's gonna look kind of like a barn dominium when I'm done, so.
but I do have a question. With the sign, I don't have the reference in front of me, as far as the actual sign ordinance, but,
I get 5 foot off my building.
no, that wasn't the part that I was concerned about. It was just the safety hazard of it being like literally right above the door.
It's gonna be above where people, it's not gonna be where anybody.
Like higher than 8 feet or so?
Oh, yeah, it won't be, I won't have it where people can hit it simply because people will hit it.
I was gonna say, you got kids, they'll jump up.
I'm putting too much in it to,
Make it able to
make
be
it able to
used.
be destroyed.
And the total brightness of the LEDs are gonna be in
They're
compliance?
gonna be within the state's perimeters, because that's what he's going by, is what the state, being a state road, he's going by those.
Right, but
And
it's
I
a-
told
it's a-
him soft light.
No, I understand, but it's a town ordinance specifically around the brightness.
Yeah, and
But just looking at this. I
I'm
don't
following
see
the
that.
town
okay,
ordinances around what they were given to me.
All right, well, the question is, you know, should the brightness exceed what's allowable? Are you going to be able to fix that? Or are you gonna have to, you know,
The lights at the end of the day are gonna be probably shut off, so it's not gonna bother anybody.
in the evening?
Yes,
Because he doesn't do
so.
Yeah, why
When
pay
they
for
shut down.
electricity when you're?
So that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, any more questions on the, because I'll just have Matt contact you with his state stuff and go over the ordinances that I sent him, that he drew up those by the town ordinances.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice, and I'm super happy to hopefully see it across the street here.
It's gonna be soon. You guys can keep that, that way
I
you
need that
have
one.
references.
I have to have.
Did you
it.
say?
Sorry.
Okay.
We approved last time his mounting, but we do need the motion to approve that, so that way nobody can.
For the lighting?
No, for the science stuff, yeah.
Okay.
It does fit all of our parameters, but better safe than sorry, so that way there's no conflict confusion.
I make a motion that we accept the Millie's Diner sign that will be across the street at,
I'd like further discussion
Okay.
regarding the actual motion, or I'd like to amend the motion,
okay,
that the approval be pending a final inspection, as in, it's approved pending that there's.
I was gonna make the motion that it abides by all of the town ordinance.
We won't know until he turns the
He's
lights on.
already, I sent him the town ordinances, and that's what he went by, is your guys' already parameters. So
That's why if I do it by town ordinance and it's too bright and it doesn't go by town ordinance, then it wouldn't be.
The streetlights are brighter than what my sign's gonna be.
So you make the motion so that way it sounds right.
I was amending the
And
motion, that was why I was doing it that way.
At 6:30 when we close, if that's, I mean,
If it gets
I don't
dark,
quite get it.
yeah.
Okay, so I just need somebody to second, I have the verbiage.
Okay.
So you motioned, he amended, somebody second.
I'll second
You can second it.
All in
Technically, you
favor?
Made the new motion.
Aye.
it. Aye.
It's a weird one, I get it, it's all
Yeah,
right.
because I don't know why we would amend our own town ordinance.
But
But
that's-
No, we're not amending it, he would
I'm
amended the
amending the
motion.
motion.
So then that just pretty much took it from you to him, you just.
Yeah, I was just
you knew we
adding
were
the
supposed
clause,
to
that's all I was doing.
What's the clause for added? I don't.
So specifically what I was trying to do is avoid, I believe it's in our ordinance, that every time you do a revision of your sign, it needs to comply with the ordinances again. Or anytime you do a major revision and maintenance on the sign, that it needs to comply. And all I'm trying to avoid is that you get the sign up there and it doesn't comply, and that you just point back and, well, it was approved.
Well, everything that you guys sent me, I sent him, so I don't understand why it's even a hiccup that we're having to discuss why we would be doing. But the ordinance would.
No,
change
So
from-
he's just saying, what he's saying is that what you've given us is approved, but like if at the end, maybe something changes in your sign plans?
It can't. You guys have it.
No, I mean with your sign
So-
guys.
If your sign changes, what we would have to do is call you to the town board and say, you're not abiding by our town ordinance.
Hypothetically,
That's
the
how it
person
is.
who assembles a sign for you, needs 100 LEDs, and he only has 90 of the ones that are compliant, and he throws in 10 other ones he has on hand. And it wasn't to your spec, it wasn't to our spec, it wasn't, in compliance once it was delivered. This is our ability to correct that.
Well, I wouldn't accept it because it wouldn't be up to the town car that I'm paying for. It just seems like an extra hoop.
Well, like I said, if it turned out that way, what we do is we call you here and it'd be on the agenda that you don't follow the ordinance.
And then you would go after your sign guy and they can fix it.
Okay. Hey, have a wonderful evening, sir. Take care. You guys have anything?
Yeah. Did you take care of the email that Mary sent? that you have to do.
The DocuSign that I sent
The
you?
DocuSign, I sent it in, but it doesn't approve it, so I'm gonna come down here and we're gonna get it done.
Okay.
Tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow to do it, to make sure.
Okay.
Because my DocuSign at work,
Yeah.
I send it through, but it doesn't send me back that it was all,
You have to go back
Agreed.
in and we'll have to download it. So, I can
Okay.
do that. So he signed it, he just
Okay.
doesn't know how to retrieve it to give it to me.
Okay, that's all. I just wanted to make sure
Okay.
it's done.
Okay.
And the church has been, Spencerville's doing theirs on the 25th of October. So that means yours will have to be on November 1st.
Ours should have to be November 1st?
That's the next Saturday.
is this?
Yeah, that's what I know.
That's what he motioned. Okay, so we're thinking about moving it to the first?
What do you mean moving it?
I mean, we're
Yeah,
doing it on the
Saturday.
first?
Yeah, like what day do you want to do it?
Well, they're doing theirs on the 25th. So the next Saturday is the 1st.
What time are they doing this? I'm just being
They usually do it right after trick or treat, so like 6 to 8. Because they do trick or treat like 4:30 to 6.
So they're doing it on the 31st,
No,
No, they're doing
they're doing
20,
theirs on the 25th, the
Fifth,
Saturday before.
and they're doing trick or treat the same day?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I thought we were talking about our trick or treat. Okay.
No, theirs. That way we have separate and they get a good turnout, we get a turnout, and
Okay.
we can go there, they can come here and all that.
so do we want to do ours, the 31st is the Friday?
The 31st is a Friday. And if we're doing trick or treat from 5 to 7,
Yeah.
Which I have already told people we were.
right,
Okay,
we did say that last
that
time.
would take away from,
So they're doing theirs, is there a reason we can't do it?
same time?
Like, no, I don't want to mess up their stuff, but is there a
We think
reason we
it's
can't do it
Same night,
like,
different hours?
yeah, different hours or even like on a Sunday? Like do it
I would
Sunday
be in-
evening or
I'd
something?
be in favor of if they're doing theirs 5 to 7, us doing ours 6 to 9 or something. That way, they can finish with grabbing all their candy in Spencerville and head right on over. They're already dressed up.
Will I be late?
That's okay.
Excuse me, they're on the 25th, Butler is also having their trunk or treat.
Okay.
And also the Butler Library is doing their, where they do the bingo, where they play bingo and.
in the
get
library.
Baskets on the 25th.
So why
You
don't
know
you
what their
just
hours
think
are?
why don't you guys think about doing it Friday evening or Sunday evening? Like, completely not on theirs, but still that weekend before. Does anybody have a conflict with either of those days?
I can't do Fridays, I drive.
Okay,
How about
what
Sunday?
about Sunday?
Sunday?
And then, I mean, we could do Sunday the 26th and then do like 4 to 7 or,
And
That works better for me. I'm
So,
out of town earlier in the week, so.
that's
do
fine.
we want to?
I'm not planning on you. I'll just text your wife and make her come.
October 26th, we're talking,
What time?
do we want to do 5 to 7:30 or 4? How
Wants it to be
long, how
dark?
long?
It doesn't matter. Most of our people are little, so dark, not dark, I don't matter. I don't care. I don't care. Whether you do
Four to
or not,
seven?
I don't know.
3 hours?
4 to
Is that too
7
long?
is fine with me if it's fine with Missy.
4 to 7?
The 26th, right?
Yeah,
All right.
What day of the week is that?
Sunday.
Sunday. Okay. So I can make flyers and mail that out, like we're committing to this time and date.
Yep.
Did you need this?
I need that. I have to put it in my meeting. Yeah.
Thank you.
4 to 7?
4 to 7.
If that's what time we're agreeing on, then yes.
Did you have anything else?
Nope, for sure, talk about the slides, so we're good.
Where was the stuff that we were talking about before around violations on the agenda today, or is it?
I sent them out from,
Send that out.
yeah,
Okay.
I sent them out today. We drove around anybody that had a violation at that time, because these are not fine violations right now, they're
Warnings.
notice. So what I would like to do, when are you out of town, Seth?
I'm going from the 6th through potentially the 10th
October.
of September.
Okay,
Well, I leave on the 7th and I'll be back hopefully. on
so
the
you'll be
evening.
back on the 15th.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely be here.
So, if you have time and anybody else that wants to, I'd like to just go back around town with who we sent letters out to and see if those are good. So that way, if they're not, then on the 16th at that meeting,
I'm on a violation letter.
then we'll
Let's-
have to do a violation list where you guys have to tell me, yes, do this and this is the fine.
So,
Because those would then be their second letter for this month and that would be
yeah,
a
it's,
fine.
well, it's, we're looking for new violations and violations that are repeats that have not been
Right.
corrected. And new violations would get, the warnings or the notices, and repeats would get the fine.
Yes.
Did you add the chickens to the bill for the
I have
two?
not,
Please do.
because we have to talk about it.
Was that the
So
rooster?
we had,
Are we gonna put it on a different agenda? Because this is
don't
gonna
have
be
to.
a,
We can motion to have the discussion that we're having right now on the
It's ours.
agenda right now. if you like.
this won't take very long. Okay, it has been brought to my attention that there are two people in town that have not paid for chicken permits, that I would like to send them a violation letter with the fee on it, and if they do not pay it, add it to their water bill. But I need somebody to make a motion to do so.
It's two, I make a motion that we send out,
104 Washington Street, what's your neighbor's?
that's right.
send out,
Right next door, your
permits to be filled out.
Yeah.
Along with, payment
Ordinance
due,
violation, yeah.
immediately to all identified parties in
The two
violation.
houses on Washington Street, yeah. I can do that.
I'll second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Did you talk with the budget lady?
I did talk to the budget lady. I have to go back through and update what she's going to allow. And then I'm gonna email that out to all of you guys so you can review it, because there were some changes that she made that I'm not allowed to do. And then I'll send that to you guys, and then we're going to actually present that at the next meeting for review and approval. Yep,
Do you need my signature on the previously, the meeting before the last meeting,
the minute,
the minutes? All right, do you have that around?
yeah, I'll grab it for you in a minute.
I thought we signed it.
No, it
No, he's talking about last week.
was the week before last.
Yeah, that he was here for.
That's right.
Board good?
I don't have
Did you
anything
have
else.
another meeting with Chris?
No. Between next and now. He actually sent an email today. So I went
Around
through,
2:30.
yeah, I went through and scanned in all of the documents that have anything to do with building, zoning, ordinances, fences, everything to him, and then converted them into Word documents and sent those to him. He sent an email out to Jay, that just pretty much said he's been swamped, he hasn't had time to review it, he will get with me when he has time.
How much longer do we have?
Till the end of October.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're good. Also, he has not gotten me the list yet, but what would your guys' availability be the last 2 weeks of September? If he gets me that, paperwork to review for, the zoning, we have to have that in a meeting like we had talked to Eric previously about. I'll shoot it on an email, but
Do we
I
have
would
a
like to
special
get
meeting
that.
Specifically for that?
Yeah, I'd like to get it on the schedule for when you're back.
I'm here
Maybe
the rest
after
of the
that.
month.
Okay, after the meeting on Tuesday or something, that would be perfect for me. 'cause I don't
Fair
have
week,
everything
I'll
done.
be working all week, and then I'll be in the donut wagon. I think 4
So
nights.
So what
Rich
about like
talking
the
about is-
17th, or that, the meeting is on the 16th? You got anything like the 17th?
What you're talking about is an open session in order to talk about that, not an actual meeting, just an open
Yeah,
session.
but I just have to I have to put it in the
Right.
newspaper and announce it 10 days prior, so I just wanted to get an idea of what you guys had availability wise.
I have availability after the 10th.
Okay.
She's talking the 17th. That's good.
This does not have to be cited here. I just need to have it in the newspaper before 10
So
days
you
prior.
mean at night? It's I drive on Wednesday Street.
It doesn't matter, or it doesn't have to be the 17th. I'm just saying after the meeting, the next meeting, let me get all that budget stuff done and then,
Okay,
What about
Sounds
Thursday, the
great.
18th?
On the 17th, I've got a visitors bureau meeting from 4 to 5.
what about the 18th?
I don't have a game or anything that.
The Big Ideas Open House is that evening, which is the county comprehensive plan review.
Okay. What time is that?
That's all day.
Okay, I'm gonna
All
shoot
day
out
until
an,
7 PM.
okay, I'm gonna shoot out an email. I just need like an hour of your guys' time in the same room so we can review all the previous zoning that was done by the Galcom. So I can get them that list
If you
because
want
we
to
don't
do
have
an
enough now.
evening meeting on the 17th, just after 5 is on it.
She's not available.
Oh, you're not, oh,
Okay,
I direct
either
from
way.
5:30 to 7.
I'm gonna send out a text message and you guys let me know which day you're available. I just don't want it to be before the budget meeting on the 16th because I have a lot to do between now and then.
you want to do it immediately after our meeting on the 16th?
But I will let you know.
Okay. Depending on how soon we get the stuff?
Yeah.
All right.
I have to get the stuff from Chris, but I would like to try to get that done.
All right.
I do not have anything else. I'll send out a text message and we'll confirm that date and I will post it in the newspaper.
Perfect.
Okay.
Corey,
Do
you have
we-
anything?
Is there anybody else that wants to raise business, new business?
That's what I'm asking,
Okay.
the audience. Do you have anything, Rick? Do you have anything, Lynn?
Just curious if you made any progress on replying to the county planning commission attorney in regards to the request that he had submitted to you to approve prior zoning.
That's what we were just discussing.
That's what we
Yeah.
just
We need to
discussed.
have a date. I'll have to-
We're gonna-
So, Chris has not gotten it completely compiled for us. When we talked to him, when I talked to him last week, I had asked if he had gotten me that list yet. He has not completely gotten it. So that's what I'm trying to, that's what I was asking about, like when we have availability to be able to run through those. But they have not given them to us yet. We don't have the full list yet.
Wasn't sure exactly what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, that's, we were talking about the same thing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry about that.
Mary, you have anything?
Tom,
All right.
Ben,
Does our Lori have anything?
Eric, you got anything for us? Do we just get with you regarding responding to the letter from the county lawyer as to what we talked about last time I was here?
That's what you said, and all three need to be together.
Okay,
And then go over
Yeah.
all of them.
we'll do that in that session as well then.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
when you have that work session,
Okay.
you'll go through all that.
So.
Do you need to be at that work
Yeah.
session?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Okay.
can be, it's just copy on the date, and I'll try to make arrangements to be here.
I
Okay,
appreciate that.
she'll send it out.
We-
We'll get it
so,
right.
For the record, this is just, it would just be a working session. We would write down what each one of you wants to do, and then we would bring that to a meeting because that needs to be publicly done with no actions.
Right.
So, we would go through each of the things, give your opinion on each thing.
Yeah.
I would write them all down, then I would present that at a meeting because it would just be a working session. No
Yes.
decisions could be made.
Okay,
I have one question. Has anybody came up with, fall cleanup?
We're supposed to have it in October.
yeah.
Let me check.
I was gonna say, I
I
thought he
reached
sent-
out to them. I
thought
don't
he
think
sent
they,
I'll still need a second recycling bin.
sorry. You know I'm trying.
I know, they just don't answer.
I just want to make sure I have the dates right. So the Sunday, the 26th from 4 to 7, correct? For the October,
Yes.
Yes.
okay. I'm right on your.
Sunday, though, what?
26.
Okay, yes.
I just want to make sure
I-
because I want to present that flyer. Go ahead.
Make a motion, we adjourn the meeting.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
All righty. Got a lot done, we put it on time.
We
It's a
did.
good way to go.
I think so
Get
as
her
well. I wanted, well, I guess,
Yours is
I got the small one in.